Hello guys, my name is Sony. In this video, I'm going to share Sony a7 IV's hidden features. Most of these settings are turned off when you get the Sony a7 IV, so you have to turn all these settings on by yourself. If you just received your Sony a7 IV and if you're trying to figure out your menu settings, this video is going to help you quite much. Or maybe you already have the Sony a7 IV for a while, but maybe since these settings are kind of hidden in the menu, you might miss these, so stay tuned for those. But before we further do, in this channel I'm doing tech review, gear review and this kind of tutorials to help you guys, so please consider subscribing. First hidden feature that I want to share with you is the airplane mode. Because if you want to save some battery, it's ideal to put the a7 IV to airplane mode. This way you will save up some battery. But if you wanna, turn on the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth settings, you have to switch this on. I would like to show where this setting is hidden. You have to go to this green network setting, and when you go there, there is this network option, and when you go in, you will see this airplane mode. As you can see right now, it's turned off. You have to turn this on, then your airplane mode will be activated and you will start saving some battery. The second setting that I would like to share with you is this function button setting. When you click on that, if you're, for example, in a video mode, you will open a different setting, and if you switch to the photo mode, you will see a different menu. There's a section in the menu that you can dial up these settings to your personal preference. So let's check where it's hidden. First, you have to go to this yellow suitcase section, and in the third menu, if you go to function menu settings, you will see there is the function menu settings over here, and as you can see, here is the photo function menu, and if you change anything in these settings, it will affect the final result in the function menu. So you can dial up your photo function menu or video function menu here to your personal preference. I'm pretty sure this will help you quite much, because when you switch to photo, you will have a different menu, and when you switch to video, different menu as well. So this will really help you to dial up your Sony a7 IV function settings. Third hidden feature I would like to share on a7 IV is the display quality and the viewfinder refresh rate. In order to change these settings, you have to again go to this yellow suitcase, and when you go to 6, you will see display quality and finder frame rate. As you can see, these are set to standard. You have to change these to high in order to get better display quality, or if you want to get higher finder frame rate, as you can see right now it's on standard, you have to set this to high. Fourth hidden feature I would like to share on Sony a7 IV is the AntiDust feature. This setting is turned off also when you receive your a7 IV, so you have to also turn this setting on, but this setting is also optional, because since this is an anti-dust feature, so your shutter is actually getting close when you turn off your camera. This way your sensor is getting protected by your shutter, and kind of this is a good thing, and also it's a bad thing as well, because as you know, shutter is kind of fragile, so I'm not sure if you should turn this on, because let's go ahead actually and check where it is hidden on the menu, because maybe you want to turn it on. So again, when we go to this yellow suitcase, you will go to this setup option number 12, and when you go to anti-dust function, as you can see, shutter when power off is turned off, and if we turn this on, as you can see right now, there is a warning message when you try to turn this on. It's saying that you shouldn't expose your camera to direct sunlight, you shouldn't touch your shutter, this can damage your shutter. So you can turn this setting on, but I personally don't turn this setting on because shutter is really fragile, and if you damage your shutter, for sure you have to send your camera to fixing. And dust is kind of fine on the sensor, you can clean that up, but if you destroy your shutter, it's kind of not something that you can fix, right? So for me, dust is fine on the sensor than damaging my shutter. But if you want to turn this setting, as you can see, it's here waiting for you, but make sure that you protect your shutter well. The last hidden feature I would like to share is the overheating setting, because when you receive your A7 IV, you're going to face with overheating issues. And in order to avoid these overheating issues, you have to turn this setting to high. So I would like to share where this setting is hidden. Again, when you go to this yellow suitcase section, as you can see, all the settings are hidden in this suitcase section. So you might want to check this section more after this video, because I'm pretty sure you will still find some settings that you haven't maybe turned on or off. So anyway, when you go to this yellow suitcase, you have to go to this number 8, and when you go here, as you can see, there is auto power of temperature minus set to high. Yours might be on standard and you might face some overheating issues, so that's why you have to turn this high in order to avoid the overheating issues. So these were all the hidden features I wanted to share with you today, but I'm going to share my Sony A7 IV menu dial settings, and that's going to be a long video which will show you all the settings what I have changed on my Sony A7 IV and how I tweaked all my buttons and dials on my Sony A7 IV. So that's going to be a long video. If you don't want to miss that video, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notifications. But that's it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked what you have seen, please crush the like button. It helps the channel a lot. And drop a comment down below, guys, if you have any questions about the A7 IV. And there's gonna come more content about A7 IV as well. So if you don't want to miss those, crush the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one.